Hey everybody, well, if you love to bake, I do, a new online baking show could be for you. Minneapolis native Chuck now lives in Palm Springs, where I want to live. I love Palm Springs. And his new show, The Palm Springs Baker, debuts next week. It's a mix of comedy and baking. I was really going to toss to a clip that we don't have. Excuse me. Wow, this has never happened on TV before, where I'm choking on a little mint. Please welcome to the show, the Palm Springs Baker, Chuck Swenson, everybody.
Thank you, Jason.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. It is so great to be here, Jason. I can't believe it. I haven't lived here full-time for about 15 years. But every time I'm back, which is summers, I hear about you. You have made such a name for yourself, Justin.
Jason, but that's fine.
Justin.
Jason.
Tomato.
Exactly.
I knew.
You know,
you've got Jason all over the whole studio.
I know, you can't miss it. And, well, you have the distinction of being the first guest where I almost choked on a mint introducing them.
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's, I want to get to, I want to talk about your friendship with Betty White, but let's get to you first. It's all about you. How did this show come about? What made you want to do this?
You know what? I had a career in advertising the bulk of my life, and I loved it. I worked for a national retailer in town, and I loved it. And then, you know, we all evolve.
Yeah.
And there's something else. And I knew there was just something else I wanted to do.
Like in Act 3, like in Act 2, another act. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know? And my partner had taken a job with the University of Vermont, so we moved away from Minnesota. There we were in Vermont. Nothing against Vermont, but I was bored out of my mind.
Really? You did?
Oh my God.
I've never been to Vermont.
Oh, you know what? A long weekend's enough, honey. But, you know.
Really?
Yes. So I was bored, and I started baking.
Okay.
I did. I baked my little brains off because
There's nothing else to do in Vermont.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Once you've seen the Ben and Jerry factory, I mean, you know what? I could give the tour.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
So you weren't a baker your whole life.
No, it never really even occurred to me. Not as a kid, not as a young adult, but that's. You know what? I have to credit Vermont.
Okay, so there's one thing to start baking, but how did it get, and you know how to birth an idea working in advertising for a major retailer. I love that little, if people can't figure it out. Does it rhyme with Argot? Anyway,
maybe.
But anyway, bullseye. And how does it go from you liking baking to you doing a show?
You know what?
What was that leap?
So I started baking. And then we moved all over the country, and it seemed like everywhere we went, I kept baking, and people just really enjoyed it. And I said, my God, Chuck. Everybody was saying, Chuck, you need a show. You need a show. The way you are, I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
A little over the top. I don't know. But anyway, they
Your
said.
Your shiny wardrobe?
Oh,
I mean, you know.
You got to do it. This is Palm Springs.
Yeah.
What can I say?
I love it.
But anywho, people said, my God, Chuck, between the stuff you bake, and you are a little effervescent, a little over the top.
Effervescent.
Yeah,
I love
maybe.
It. Yeah.
They said, you've got to do a show.
Yeah.
So I heard this and I heard this, and so I kind of started thinking about it a little bit. Then a friend of mine in Palm Springs, he has produced a lot of national shows, but he had a little hiatus between shows, and we were out having a few cocktails. You know, why not? Happy hour in Palm Springs.
It's like, from 5 to 10.
Oh my God,
yeah.
And he goes, you know what, Chuck? We're going to just do this. We've been talking for 5 years. We are going to cut some footage and do it.
And there we go.
And I said, Mario, I'm in. Why not? Just do it. Just do it. I think that's the way you have to live your life.
I think you do.
So we did it, and we, we put it out there, and I mean, the reaction
has been great.
I know.
Yeah. Because you're fun.
I don't get it, but what can I say?
Okay, let's talk now. We talked about you. Let's talk about the icon Betty White.
Oh.
How does one strike up a friendship with an icon?
Well, again, I had an advertising career with a major retailer.
Look at you. Look at you in this picture.
Oh, there I am. Oh my God. You know what? To this day, whenever I see that photo, I go, yeah, that's my Betty White hair.
Yeah.
I used to have hair. Look at us.
Look at
you. Know
you.
I wanted to be Betty, so I didn't do anything to my hair, but
Yeah.
well, there I lost my hair.
Yeah.
Those things happen.
But how did you guys meet?
Well, it was because of my career in advertising for a major retailer, and Betty starred in one of our Christmas commercials. I mean, it was like over 30 years ago.
For Argit?
Yes, for Argit.
Yeah.
And I was there on the shoot, of course, and whatnot, and she was just a doll. And I just connected with her. I mean, who hasn't?
Yeah, I mean,
everybody loves Betty. She's just a doll.
Yeah, but okay, there's one thing to meet someone, but then to continue the friendship is quite another.
Well, you know what, Jason? I consider myself blessed. Blessed by Betty. I don't know. Maybe we're a little bit alike, you know, a little harebrained. I don't know. Betty's not harebrained, by the way. She's funny. She's a professional. But she is menses material.
Really?
Oh my God. Yeah, we see each other every once in a while. You know, we did. And I mean, I want to put some honesty around this. I was never on her speed dial.
Yeah.
But we would get together, you know, every few years and that kind of a thing. And I remember I said to her one time, kind of pre-COVID, I didn't see her much after COVID, but I said, Betty, we were reminiscing, and I said, remember that commercial when we first met? And she, like this. And this had been by 25 years.
And she knew it right away.
And how much work had she done?
Yeah.
My God, millions of things, you know? And she goes, oh, yes, a season of ginger and spice. And she started reciting all the lines. And I went,
What?
Betty, you are incredible. You are, I mean, she's just bright, bright, bright.
Hold that thought. When we come back, we're not done. We can't spend just one segment. No, we're not going to. Next, we're baking. That's right, when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. When was the last? We are in the kitchen. Here we go. That's right, more with the Palm Springs baker. Okay, what are we gonna make here?
We are gonna make a caramel apple pie.
Okay. Perfect for fall.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You know, it's apple season in Minnesota. And then we are going to do a cheddar butter crust.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
You know, because back in the olden days, not that I would know, but you always served a wedge of cheddar with your apple pie.
You did?
I know,
Okay.
I know.
Okay,
so
what do we do?
We're gonna start. We have got the cheddar all mixed right here with the crust, and we are gonna mix in almost 2 cups of flour.
I love that even your mixing bowls have glitter on it.
And
I
God,
really love that.
And you know, I kind of like to get dirty in the kitchen, so I'm gonna just stick right in here.
Okay, Chuck, you go right in there.
I'm gonna just go
The audience
for
and
it.
I are just gonna watch. You get right up in there.
Well, you know, the Palm Springs Baker Show, we call it baking that's bawdy, you know. Little bit naughty. Anything wrong with that? I don't know if we'll ever get picked
I'm
up by
waiting for Madam to come out. So where is
I
that's
know.
a very old reference,
Oh,
everybody.
my gosh.
Remember Madam?
Yes.
Anyway, okay.
Yes,
We're
yes,
aging
yes.
ourselves, Chuck.
I know, it's okay. You know what? I'm over it. I'm over it.
Okay, what
So
do we do
This
now?
is pretty well mixed, and I'm going to just stick this into a spring-form pan.
That's it?
Well, that's it for the crust.
Okay.
That's it for the crust. Absolutely. And we're just going to pat that all in.
Okay.
And you know what? We're probably not going to make this perfect. Because
No, let's not, because I'm already getting the 3-minute
Oh,
time
I know.
cue.
We
So
are
you know
on
how television
we
is.
we are on television.
Yeah.
But we've got it in there.
Okay.
We've got it in there and patted down.
Okay.
And next thing we have to do, and we're going to set that aside.
Okay.
Because that's going to chill a little bit. So that's our refrigerator, okay?
Do you put that in the refrigerator?
Yeah, put it
Okay.
in the refrigerator a little while.
Got it.
And then we're going to make our filling.
Okay.
So I have pre-whipped some cream cheese.
Okay.
2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. And then we are going to add 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a low-fat recipe.
Oh, absolutely.
Low calorie, low fat recipe?
Absolutely. I shouldn't lie, though, should I?
No,
on
it's fine. They
television?
can see it.
You know, so we're going to get that mixed in real quick here.
I'll mix that in if you want to keep adding.
Absolutely, and I'll pour
help.
some other things,
Yeah.
you dear. And then we're going to just keep mixing that. Yep.
Is that alcohol?
Well, we're going to get there, kiddo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just
You
checking.
must like to drink a little bit. You're kind of anxious for it. I don't know. Whatever.
Don't you clap for that, audience.
You need to come to Palm Springs and have happy hour with me. Okay.
I would never leave, let me be honest. Yeah, okay.
That's okay. 1/4 cup of apple juice concentrate, all thawed.
Do I keep stirring?
Keep stirring, kiddo.
Okay.
I'm going to make you work a little bit.
That's fine.
That's all right.
Okay.
Then we're going to crack these eggs and get those in there.
Do I beat the eggs?
Yeah, get them mixed in pretty good. Now, don't overdo it, kiddo.
I know, I feel like Joan Crawford getting rid of a dirt stain. Okay, yeah, okay.
And then the good stuff. You want a little swig, Jason?
I do.
Okay, there you go. What can I say? I knew he would. I knew he would. We're going to put in about...
It's been a week, my friend. It's been a week.
God. 1/4 of a cup of apple brandy, just to make it taste real good. Yeah, can you?
It's going down, Chuck. It's going down.
Can you smell it a little bit, kiddo?
I can.
Oh my God.
No, crap. We only have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Now, how
we got
are we
30
gonna
seconds.
finish this?
And then you know what? We are gonna just add some apple. Add the apple.
Okay.
Stir it in, and then you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna do it right now, but you would just pour that into your chilled crust. And you'll pop that into the oven at 375, and voila!
Oh, it's down there.
Here is our finished product.
Get a shot of that here. Look at that.
Absolutely. And it's so, I mean, how easy was that?
Yeah.
And we're going to just sprinkle around a few more toasted pecans.
Just a few nuts on top.
Just a few. Well, you know, I am kind of a nut.
Yeah.
So are you,
I
kiddo.
know,
What are you
I
talking
know.
about?
Okay.
You know?
What's that?
And this is, you know what? This is just...
Oh, God.
I didn't even make this, you guys. So
I'm getting fatter just standing here.
I can't take the credit.
Yeah.
It's pre-made caramel sauce.
What's that? You brought those samples for the audience?
And then we have samples for the audience. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Would you like one, kiddo?
I will as we go to break. Will you please come back and see
I
us?
would love to.
Give it
I
up
would love
for
to.
the Palm Springs Bakers.
You're a sweetheart, kiddo. You're a sweetheart. Whoa.
Premier, I've never kissed a guest before.
Oh my God.
I just kissed you. I've been on the air.
It was meant to be, kiddo. Oh. I'll be back. I'd love to come back.
Premieres on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram next week, October 15th. Head to palmspringsbaker.com. He may kiss you. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
That was great.
Oh, God. Thank you so much.
I don't want to get your...
I don't care.